What's up, guys? Welcome back to the graphic design tutorial. This evening I will show you how to make an monogram logo, a monogram logo on your Android Pixellab without wasting much of our time. Take a coffee, sit down and watch as I will show you the simple way on how to make a monogram logo on your Android Pixellab. Without wasting much of our time, let's get started. The first thing, I drew the logo on my using pencil and eraser, and after that I snap it and save it on my phone. Now I'm going to import the logo to my Pixellab. Then I will trace the logo with the help of the shapes and achieve my aim. Now click on the three dots at the right hand side, then click on import the images, then come to where the logo is. Then this is the logo that I drew. Now let's achieve this. Come to your shapes and you select these particular shapes, then give it a color, give it a black color for you to be able to see it. Then use it and position it on top of the logo that was drawn. Position it well like this. You can actually use the move button to position it well. After done that, come to your opacity and reduce it. Why am I doing this? Is for me to be able to see clearly the shape and position it there. So the next thing I'm going to do is to come to my shape as well and select the same shape. Now after this, then I will position this shape on top of this to cut out the inner and make it look like a round circle. So after done that, after position it like this, you can use a position movement to position it very well. After done that, the next thing to do is to select another triangle shapes and position it here by following how everything was shown. Now what you are going to do is to release the opacity by increase the size. So after that, you could be able to see clearly that the shapes will form exactly the way you want it. But one thing that you need to notice for you to be able to shift and move very well was that the shapes size must be able to rhyme all through. So after this, you see we're almost there. You can now merge everything together, then come to your erase color and you enable it. So after that, we are almost there. Just lock it and hide it. Now we want to achieve the inner one, and that one is very simple. What you are going to do is to select the circle. But I didn't select the circle. What I actually did here, I select the triangle like this, then reduce the opacity. I will tell you the reason why I did this. At times, when you select the round circle directly, if you want to position to the center, it will not position very well. It will move to one side and the other. But instead of that, if you select this triangle and you reduce the radius, it will automatically centered. If you position it to the center, that's the reason why whenever I wanted to let the shapes to be at the center, the round shape like this, I always select the triangle, then I will use the radius to make it circle so that it can position to the center. So after I've done that, the next thing you are going to do is to trace this and trace this. Let the size be the size of the middle. So good. You can is the position movement to position it well. So after that, the next thing that you are going to do is to reduce the radius, reduce the opacity, then increase the radius to the 100%. Then after that, reduce this to make sure that everything rhymes. Good. So after it rhyme like this, the next thing that you are going to do, you can actually still reduce it. Sorry, you can still reduce. You can still reduce the size. Reduce the size. So now reduce the opacity for you to be able to see clearly. So now come to your shapes again. Come to your shapes and position it like this. Firstly, position to cut out. Copy. Then you rotate. Rotate and position to cut out this part too. So after you done that, then increase the opacity. Now merge them together and cut out the part. Good. So the next thing we are going to do is to select another shapes and position it here. Position it here by following the same process. Then give it a black color. Now after that, but one thing is that make sure that all those size, the size of those things are not, the shape you are selecting and adjusting are not really thicker than other, so that it will look real. So after that, select another small shapes and position it here. Select another small shapes, position it here. Then move it here like this. Give it a black color. Let's see how it looks. So after that, the next thing that you are going to do is to merge everything. Let's merge everything. I'm somehow concerned with this. Good. Now let's merge everything together. So after merge them, then the one you hide before, unhide it, so for us to know where the one that remain. Now we'll actually see the one that remain. Then pick your shapes and position it here like this. Position it here, then select. Good. Shift it a little bit so that it will look real. Good. We are good to go. So now after this, you should remember that at the middle there's a particular part that was cut out. This is where we want to use our mask. Now use your mask, enable the mask, then move it exactly like this. Move it to one side like this. Move it to one side. Then the next thing is to allow the movement. Allow the movement. Allow it. Allow the movement. Move it like this. So after that, the next thing that you are going to do is to click OK. Now come to your opacity and you increase it. Let's see how it looks. I don't really like it the way it was. Let's adjust a little bit. I want it to rhyme. Let's see how it looks. I think it's okay like this. So the next thing that we're going to do after this, you see, it's actually from, let's see the one that remains. Let's see after hide it. So it means we haven't cut a particular part out exactly. We haven't cut this one out. So the next thing that we're going to do is to reduce the opacity for this. Reduce the opacity. Then come to your shapes. Come to your shapes and position it well. Position it well like this. Position this. Copy and position this, the second one here. Position it here like this. So after that, copy it, then position it, increase it, and position to the center. Now we are good to go. The next thing that we are going to do is to make sure that we increase the opacity for it to be obvious. After that, we'll merge them together. Let's merge it together. Then come to your eraser, erase the color. Then increase the tolerance to 16. Now enable everything, unseen everything for us to be able to see. You see we are good to go. This is TGJ. TGJ. We are able to achieve our aim and objectives. So we can actually, after that, now change the background. Let's change the background. As you can see. Now let's look at where the error is. Let's look at where the error is. So we can actually bring this. Sorry. I know where the error is. This thing is somehow affected. You can now select a small shapes, then position it on top, give it a black color. Let's see. Good. Everything is rhyme like this. So after that, you can now merge everything together. Now put it at one side. Now let's do our write-ups. Let's do our write-ups. TG Jakes. Good. Now select the kind of font you want. Select the kind of font you want. Let's choose Lick Sparta Board. I think this is okay. So after that, you can give it the color that you want. I want to give it a black color. Then let's write another foundation. TGJ foundation. So yeah, it must be rhyme. It must be rhyme. So we can actually maintain this the way it was. But this one will not give it another color. Let's give it a blue color. Maintain the blue color like this. And then let's come here and give it the same blue color. I think this is okay. This is absolutely okay. We can actually reduce this a little bit. Then we move it small. Let's move it small. So this is exactly how to achieve simple. You see, as you can see exactly how it looks. This is exactly how it looks. So thanks for watching. God bless you. Just saved. You can actually save like this. Saved. Thanks for watching. God bless you. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel so that you can be updated whenever I post a new video like this. And if you are a subscriber before, don't forget to turn on the notification bell icon so that you can be notified whenever I update my channel. Don't forget as well to share likes this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. God bless you. Hey guys, welcome back to the Graphic Design channel. Now I want to show you another mockup style that you can easily edit on your Android smartphone using Photopea. Without wasting much of our time, let's get into the business. Type www.photopea.com to appear on their website. www.photopea.com. So you wait for it to load. After loading, at the left side, at the top, you see file. Click on it and click on open. You cannot click on file if your own did not have in file. Click on download. Now come to where your where your PSD file is. My own is on my drive, so I want to quickly access my own on my drive. I'm looking for the file. So if I don't want this, I don't actually want all these types. So let me look for another one. So let me look for another one. I don't want this as well. Let's see the hand. I don't want this. So let me back. I actually saved the markup here. Let's check this out. I think it should be here. Let's see. So I don't want to use, maybe I can use this, but I still don't want this. And let's see, it's the same thing. Let's see, I want this. So now after importing the markup, then wait a little bit for it to load. So I will show you how to transform, then how to edit by retaining your color. But in this kind of mockup, it's better to not retain the color because of the background and the position. You see the background, if you now actually put another color, it will not really okay. So now click on the layer at the right hand side, place logo here, double tap, hide, click on layer again to back, click on file, click on open and place. Now click on file again. Now the logo we just designed, let's locate it on the Pixellab, then import. Now wait for it to load. So now it has displayed. Stretch it out. You see the handle icon? Stretch it out like exactly like this. You see the way I'm doing it? Stretch it out. You see? You can stretch it out well. Depend on your taste. You see the way? Good. So the next thing I'm going to do, click on my file, click on save with smart object. You see the way I highlighted. Now smart object updated. For you to be able to see the result on time, click on the first layer at the top, click on it. You see the result is out already. You see the result. So now what are we going to do? You see the shadow and everything is too much there. Let me show you. What we just did is transformation. We just transformed the logo. Now let's go to the effect, logo effect, click on it. Now the next thing that we're going to do is hide the first one, go and look at it. You see everything is dark, enable it again. Hide the second one, go and check. Nothing happened. Hide the third one, go and check. We're almost there. Hide the fourth one, go and check. Hide the fifth one, go and check. Hide the 61, go and check. This one is affecting it, enable it back. Hide the last one, go and check. It's okay. So you can enable the last one, but the second, third, and the fourth one, you can actually leave, hide the first and the second one. Let's look at the background. If we hide the background, you see how it looks. You can actually position another thing there. So good. So now what we are going to do, let's click on this arrow, downward arrow. You see color overlay. Click on color overlay, hide it. Gradient overlay, hide it. Let's look at it. Nothing happened, right? Enable it back. Now this one, enable it. Let's click on this and you hide it too. Let's see. Nothing happened. Enable it. So the next thing we are going to do is to come on the fourth one and you hide it too. Let's see. Nothing happened. It means you can retain color on this particular markup. So this is the result you are going to get. Click on your file, click on your export, click on PNG. Now wait for a while for result to download. Now click on, and let's see how it looks. So you actually see, so this is TG Jakes Foundation. Thanks for watching. God bless you.